if you do cover him, you better tackle him because he's hard to tackle too, bro. He's Justin Jefferson on steroids.
Last year he destroyed the league as a
Huh?
rookie. He destroyed the league.
And then Justin
He's
Jefferson
gonna
just
continue to do it if
Yeah,
he
Justin
stays healthy.
Jefferson look good today.
Justin Jefferson is good too, but
He looked good
Jamar Chase
today.
is like a
Bro,
true football player.
he's
It's hard
running
to-
wide open, and he's the best player on the field. Like Jamar Chase had to work for his yards today.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did.
everybody know I'm biased though because I'm an LSU fan. So every time they do good, anytime somebody from LSU do something, I'm always gonna rep it like hard. Like
So
Fortnite.
you're not gonna say nothing about Joe today?
Oh, Joe,
He had a rough day. Hey, he hung in there though.
That's still a D, baby. That's what it was. We played great on defense.
All I know is our kicker kicked the field goal, 58-yard field goal for the Browns. K. York. LSU runs the NFL. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I'm starting to realize, like, if you give a quarterback, if a quarterback is in hurry up mode for most of the game, bro, and he's gonna look like a star no matter what, bro. Like he's just gonna throw. He's gonna eat that up all day long, bro. And
that's because you can't substitute. So you're
I
leaving
know,
everybody on
like
the field.
still
Like,
defense
you
was
can't,
exhausted, bro.
yeah, like
Exhausted.
you just leaving
It was
everybody on the
sad.
field, and you just doing what you do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The hardest part for the defense is to figure out what the fuck the offense is doing.
Right.
And now if that shit is sped up, you can't do shit.
Yeah.
That's how we came back against Atlanta. But it was Atlanta. They was gonna do. Atlanta was good.
They look good though at the beginning.
Oh, Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota wasn't making no bad decisions.
Did they end up losing?
Yeah, they lost. They lost by one. There's
There's a lot
some
of
good games on there.
Yeah,
Last
there's
night,
some
Cincinnati
close games
Pittsburgh
today.
was just the wildest game, but
Yeah, they lost. They long snap.
Bro, hey, bro, when we blocked that extra point, bro, I lost my mind, bro. I thought it was great. I thought my heart was going to explode.
bro, that was wild.
Like,
that
it was
a wild
crazy.
ass game, bro. That was a wild ass.
That was one of the craziest games I ever saw, bro. And you know what's funny? I didn't feel it was really, really humid and like muggy outside all day long, bro. What no wind. And right before that kick happened, bro, I felt like a gust of wind just hit my face. Like, oh shit, what was that? And it felt good because it was so hot. And I was like, watch some bullshit happen on this damn kick. And I'll be damned.
They be like that. I mean, any takeaways from week one? I realized my 9-8 pick for the Jaguars was strong.
Watch out for the Bills. That's what I'm taking.
Oh yeah.
Watch out for the Bills.
If you like, they gonna get 5 real quick because they seem like they step ahead of everybody right now.
I think the Bills is fucking nice.
Yeah, the Bills.
Hey, bro, that's low hanging fruit though, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Kansas City don't need to reach like everybody was talking. They got a hell of people.
Yeah, the Chiefs is loaded. Like it look
They don't
easy
really
there against the.
Chiefs got Juju Smith-Schuster now.
He's still Juju.
He looks decent with them though.
Nah, he's still he's still Juju. The Steelers wore they black Nikes today and got their shit off.
They gonna have to.
The Giants were resilient.
So, hey, Saquon Barkley, I think. This is my hot take. I think he's the most talented running back in the league.
He was on another level.
If he's not hurt and he's in the right offense, he's the most. I know Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry. I know how good they are and all that. I think Saquon is Barry Sanders on with like 20 pounds of muscle added to him. So I think if he gets with the right team with a good offensive line, bro, he'd be the best back in the league. That's my hot take for the week for week one. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, week one, I take back my 9-8 Jaguars. Them niggas ain't gonna win nothing but 4 games this year.
Hey, bro, they was coming back, bro.
Based on how that defense is.
I still got us winning.
I had to catch the score real quick, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys down.
Jones. Leonard, let's go, Leonard.
Hell no. Lucious and Friendz show. Stop calling it podcast. Lucious and Friendz show episode 99. 99er. 99 straight fucking weeks we come to you with whatever the fuck we come with you with.
I admire the
my friends is Kenyon's here. It's your fault, bro, Timmy. Steph.
Yeah.
What's up, little cuz?
What it do?
Matt Suey. Don't get it confused with Chop Suey. And I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. What's good with y'all? Sunday, half of us is watching the game.
Yeah.
The other half ain't, but they're fans of the team that's playing. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all straight?
Yeah, after illegally streaming NFL games all day.
I'm on cloud 9, baby. I'm good. I'm good, baby. I'm good.
Hey, this day really is predicated on how the Steelers. That's just hilarious to me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like if Kentucky loses in basketball, I just like, yo, nigga, I gotta worry about this day. Like if the Steelers lose, he really be upset. Like
Yeah,
arguing with his girl and shit. Because he's
nah, right? Ain't like that. No, but I gotta go to work and hear motherfuckers talk shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I hate that. If I can go to work, I ain't even gotta say no. I just smile at motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a hard hat that's a Steelers hard hat. So I just throw motherfucker on and just walk around with my chest up. All these, it makes my week go good. When we lose, I'm like kind of down until like at least Tuesday. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I think the worst feeling in the world is having people that have losing teams and they arguing about shit. Like 2 4-10 teams is arguing. Like, bro, we just should give it up, man. It's football.
Ooh,
like,
Michael Parsons. Damn.
When I was like, so I'm a Tampa Bay fan through and through. When we was 6-10, bro, I was just hoping for a good game. Like that's what I'm at. That's where I'm at with it. Like, yo, we not going to playoffs. We definitely ain't winning the Super Bowl. Bro, let's just hope for good games today. Give me something to do. So, I don't know.
That's how it is, man. I was so crazy about the Cowboys. I was adding unneeded stress to my life. Because I was the same way. I'll be down the next week because over here in San Antonio, you'd be surprised how many people are not Cowboys fans, you know? So there's always people talking shit. And I just fucking learned these past like 25, 27 years. I just agree with people like, oh, Cowboys suck. I'm like, yep, they sure do. They sure do.
The thing is this.
But,
I don't think
they're probably going to lose this week, too. I'm just being honest, man. Because
people really hate the Cowboys, though. It's not the Cowboys that people hate. It's the fans.
Yeah, it's the fans.
It has nothing to do with the team because the Cowboys actually got like decent dudes on their team, and you can actually like watch them. But the fans actually make it hard to watch.
Oh yeah, the fans definitely make that shit must see TV, so you can go to work Monday and be like, y'all suck again.
I was in Dallas one weekend. They was playing the Redskins that weekend. When I tell you, that was the most disgusting weekend I've ever seen in my entire life. I've never seen so many Cowboy-themed F-150s. Guys rims with navy blue and silver. Somebody got a helmet on the hood. I'm like, okay, this is sick.
The motherfuckers is 2-11.
Look, I was like
2-11, like celebrating, like yo, this is our year. Like, no, bro.
It was like the game was. It was a nighttime game. The game was supposed to come on like at 7. They in the lobby yelling.
There's no way y'all gonna jump anybody.
Hey, there's always that one fan though, man. Like I seen a dude in a big ass truck. He had a big Trump flag and a Cowboys flag flying. And there's always that one fan, man. He fucking you ask for like, where's the fucking drunk driver when we need one? And that's just embarrassing, dog. Like people be hyping up the Cowboys so much still, man. There's a guy I work with. He's like that, dude. I'm like, bro, like, have you not learned? Like, I'm a realistic Cowboys fan. Like I said, I'll let you know when they're gonna lose. I'll tell you that they suck. But I think they're just cursed, dog.
But a lot of fans can't do
Jerry
that.
Jones curse.
They're like real fans. Like I said, when they lose, they feel something inside.
Yeah, it hurts.
Those are the motherfuckers that's like crying at the game type shit.
Here's the thing. I don't mind losing. It's how I lose.
I think if like it depends on how you lose. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know, like I like when we went to the playoff last year, we played the Chiefs. I knew we was gonna lose that game. You know what I'm saying? So I knew when we lost, I was like,
did you stand up and fight?
Huh?
I said, but did you stand up and fight? Like you know what I'm saying?
It
Like
wouldn't matter. They were just a better
20,
team.
2024, I can take that.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah. They're just a better team. Like nobody's gonna be able to beat them. They were that much better than us. You know what I'm saying? I just hate losing on like, you know, like we played Green Bay last year and we blocked a kick and we, you know what I'm saying, ran it back for a touchdown, had a chance to win that game and we didn't win it. You know what I'm saying? Or like we would have lost today, like that would have ripped my soul out. I would have just died in the stadium. You know what I'm saying? If we played that well and end up losing through all that, you know what I'm saying? That would crush me.
No football fan has had harder losses than me in the last 10 years.
Then who?
It's not even close. It's not even close.
Yeah, y'all shot yourselves in the foot again today, but it was great.
We won today. It's not even close. All right.
We should have put that game away and had halftime.
The Falcons, matter of fact, have had a harder time than my team. I'm a Saints fan. I've had to deal with the Hail Mary and with the Stephon Diggs shit, the Vikings game. Man. I
watched that game.
Yeah, he torched the shit out of Ramsey. Boy.
And I had to live with the pass interference no call.
Oh yeah, the Rams. That was horrible. That was horrible.
Ain't nobody else experienced that other than Falcons fans.
Oh man, I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off topic or nothing like that, but did y'all watch college football this weekend?
Yeah.
Did y'all see the Texas and Alabama game?
Yeah. I watched half of it.
No, I missed that whole game.
Oh my god!
If you was there, they would have won.
There was a play where Bryce Young got sacked in the end zone, bro, and they called it targeting with like a personal foul.
I seen the highlight.
That was the worst call I ever seen in my life, bro. Like at that point, but they actually reversed it. So, but I had to pivot to that because like I was thinking to myself like, bro, football is gonna be in flags eventually, bro. Like there's no way that's the personal nothing. You know what I'm saying? But my bad. We can go back to what we was talking about.
Would you guys try some dominatrix shit?
Oh, hold on.
What the fuck?
I think you're saying it wrong. It's either like be a sub or
he just threw the wrench in there.
Yeah, hey, this is what we do. It's episode 99, man. Nobody want to hear about football the whole time.
Personally, I never thought about putting myself in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So are any of y'all into BDSM?
Nah. I mean, I tried though.
It's okay. It's cool. It's overrated.
When you're choking, like
it's overrated.
No, I'm talking about like the tied up, and you know, like the different letters stand for different things.
Nah, I can't be tied up, bro. I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. No, thank you.
Imagine that shit, dog. You're all tied up. You're fucking freaking out. She's getting more turned on.
What is
that?
Like, bro? Okay. So what is y'all's fear with
until she like halfway passes out? That's horrible.
Again?
I said, what's y'all's fear about being tied up?
I don't trust people.
That's how you don't trust them. I'll be like a sneaky nigga. I'll be like, I can just picture me being at my sneakiest at the time. I get tied up. She just go through my phone. Like, open your eyes. FaceTime. No.
On FaceTime, yeah.
It's over.
Oh, I got you on Facebook Live and holding it up to you like, yeah, look at this shit.
Like, who is this? Good job, Dak.
Yeah. Would y'all ever do some dominatrix shit?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah. You mean the dominatrix is the one that's
yeah. The woman has the power and she's like commanding.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that. No, you're not gonna talk to me no type of
yeah.
I'm gonna Google what a dominatrix is.
I know it's submissive in the dom. The dom is the person that's in control of it. The sub is the person that's gonna let all the stuff happen.
The submissive.
Yeah. Have
y'all watched that movie, the show Billions on Showtime?
What the hell, Zach?
Okay, so a dominatrix is a dominating woman, especially one who takes the sadistic role, and I don't even know what the fuck that word is.
Sadistic,
masochistic,
masochist. I knew it.
Masochistic.
I knew it before you.
As a female, is a woman who takes the dominant role in BDSM activities. A dominatrix can be of any sexual orientation. Let me see.
So
Known for inflicting physical pain on their submissive subjects. But
So
this,
somebody
are
beat
there
the hell out of
are
you
there male
to humiliate
dominatrixes?
you.
I'm guessing there's male dominatrix.
Males.
Yeah.
I want to know how they get away with that. You know what I mean? Like
I want to be the one that's beating ass. I'm not trying to get my ass beat.
Oh, good run. Oh man.
I want to be that guy.
But I think it creates a different story though, man. You know, like if you're the dude getting your ass whipped by a chick, that's like a little bit more accepted in our culture. But say if it's the other way around, you're a chick getting your ass whipped by a dude, like his dominatrix. I guarantee you somebody's fucking calling some type of hotline.
That's
Okay, so here's the question.
Got sign a waiver in the NDA.
Here's the question. So do y'all with women in the bedroom? Do y'all like them more like aggressive or more submissive?
Submissive.
I like 50-50. I be tired sometimes.
Yeah. I say 70-30,
70-30,
30, but I need my 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Steph, like you don't want your girl to come up to you and start fucking with you?
I mean, to initiate things, cool, be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in my mood, like when I got control of things, I need you to look at me with the puppy dog eyes, like, Daddy, this is what it is. I don't need you to try to take over. I'm already in control. You know what I'm saying? But to start things off, if you wanna push a nigga on the couch and do your thing, then hey, I'm here for it. But once I take over, I don't need you to try to assume the charge of I don't need all that. You just do what I tell you to do until we finish. You feel me?
I go with the flow. Like I gotta go by her. Like if I feel her vibe and she want me to be dominant, I'll be dominant. But if she want to take over, I'll let her do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I be tired. So
it's like a long road trip. Like
I feel that.
I know I could drive this 12 hours, but if you
don't want to,
if you want it, I mean, I guess that. Yeah, I just don't want her to take over. If she realizes that I'm tired and she decides, okay, you good? Can I? Yeah, cool. But I don't want you to try to like out physical me in the bedroom, try to assume control and shit.
Having sex with a girl that got muscles.
Let it be like let it be like an intermission kind of thing. Like, okay, I'm tired, I lay down, and you just kind of take it from there. But don't just try to out muscle me in the bedroom.
I had sex with a girl who was like really strong. That was weird.
What do you mean by was a girl? You mean like leg muscle strong? Or?
I'm like, God damn, she's strong. Like, hold up. I had like sometimes when you grab somebody, it's just like, be like, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. I was sweating. I was breathing hard.
You throw her on the bed, she barely moves.
You need to get in the gym.
Strong ass. Get off me.
I ain't never dealt with a girl that can overpower me now. That's a different type
Not
of
one.
I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like you felt the strength, you're like, okay, she can't.
It's not a good idea to put yourself in a relationship like that anyways, man. Like I would never date a chick that could whip my ass.
She jump at you, you flinch.
Then you submissive one.
Hey, my wife is from Mexico, man. I flinch right now.
Wow, son. What else we got? What else? The Queen died 20 minutes into the show. How y'all feel about that? I've been to Buckingham Palace, so I see how they like. My thing is, I see how like
senior trip
is over there. How they feel about that shit.
I don't know. They don't make any decisions. They don't make any like mass decisions.
It's still dope shit. But they still treat her like she's the queen.
Yeah, they don't do shit.
Yeah, it's more just like a tradition thing now, man. Like they don't have no real weight. I mean, they might have some real weight, and I guess like the aesthetic part of their culture. But as far as like calling shots, like laws and like, hey, let's go to war or whatnot, they don't have no type of pull like that anymore. You know what I mean?
But I
But
heard they did, but she just never used the shit. She was like, yo, I'm gonna let my country, and I'm gonna chill the fuck out and just be the queen.
Here's the thing. I never understood why America cared so much. Wasn't the whole point of us getting freedom was to get away from their ass in the first place? Why the fuck do we even like?
We care about a lot of shit, bro.
Technically, they're supposed to be our rivals.
America
bro,
versus the Patriots.
right, I tell you what, I think I tagged you in a post, Lucious, on Facebook, and the first day, as soon as the fucking like people found out the Queen died, they started posting shit like making memes, and it was this meme like you know when a business goes out of business, it's just an empty building, and that temporary Halloween store comes up. And they put that, you know, whatever the Halloween store name is on there, bro. They had a meme of Buckingham Palace with a big old Halloween banner on there on the day that she died. I was like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah, the memes have been wild.
That shit was funny. It was a fucked up funny, but I still laughed.
Irish people, man, the Irish people been going in. It was at a soccer game chanting Lizzie's in a box.
Man,
the Irish people.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Them European beefs is totally different.
Oh yeah, they don't give a fuck. They don't give two fucks, bro. They don't call you a monkey.
They was over there tap dancing at Buckingham. She died. They was over there tap dancing to another one bites the dust.
I tell you, people complain about the police over here in the States, over there in Germany, man. They'll slap the shit out of you, like real quick with a baton and everything.
They don't give a fuck. Hell no. What else we got in the news? Stacey Dash is still mourning DMX.
Yeah, I seen that.
Was that real?
TikTok,
was that real?
Yeah, she really just found out he died. She was dead serious.
No, she's doing like music and shit, rapping the songs and shit. Like she's lost.
She's on her own tribute.
Okay.
I did not know that. And you're part of pop culture.
I thought that was kind of like a. I don't know. I thought that was like a joke.
No, she really thought he was
serious. Like Stacey Dash is so like not connected with the culture.
With anything, she seemed like like you said, she seemed just like she's lost.
She canceled.
Nah, she just out of touch.
Yeah, she just don't be paying attention.
That's crazy.
I was like, yo, that's insane. She didn't know. I'm like, yo, but you Stacey Dash, like.
You just
in 1995.
Hey, I forgive her though. I forgive her real quick.
Man, I seen Clueless, and I'm like, who is this black girl?
Yeah, now she.
I don't even know what Clueless is about. To be honest, I didn't watch that movie a million times. I can't tell you what Clueless is about. All I can remember is rolling with the homies.
I remember Clueless. She got with her stepbrother. I thought that was weird.
Stacey Dash was bad.
She was.
Man. I got a question. Who's a white girl that you would smash like 100% guaranteed? Who's a white girl?
Famous?
Yeah, famous white woman. And what kind of white woman do you like?
What type of white woman?
Okay, so here, this is what we do. What are the type of women that you like? What are the type of women that you like? And if it was a white woman,
come on, bro. What that kind of question is?
Dakota Johnson.
Dakota Johnson. Who is Dakota Johnson?
She's the chick that played in the white girl that in 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
And then I like Elizabeth Olsen too.
What about the girl from the Jurassic Park?
What's her name?
The girl with the green eyes, the ginger girl. She got cakes. Dallas something Howard something. Dallas.
Bryce
Dallas. Bryce
Dallas,
something like that.
For me, it was Topanga. I don't even know her name. It was Topanga.
She's not that attractive to me now that I think of. Now that I look back.
When I was younger, Topanga was the one, son.
No, the other girl, Lark.
Hey,
what's her name?
Hey,
what's the other
she
girl?
was the hottest person on AFN, right, Lucious?
For sure. Armed Forces Network. It was Topanga. Let me see. Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz was too.
She started looking sexy as she got older. So
I think mine's just Scarlett Johansson.
okay.
And Kat Denny. Yeah, Kat Denny. She one of them too. What was she on? Was it Two Broke Girls or whatever? She was on that show, Kat Denny.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the big titties.
Yeah.
with the gap in the teeth.
Yeah, she got big titties though.
She think in general. Oh, and Hillary Duff. Hillary Duff.
Yeah, Hillary.
What's that one girl's name? Kylie Coco from the Big Bang Theory.
A white woman named Margaret is
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
She played Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's what I said. Margot Robbie. She's bad. She's bad. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie Focus.
We're the girl Shannon Elizabeth from back in the day from American Pie.
Oh yeah, she was. She had the
I don't know about
brown hair.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the girl that the one that played the she was a student, right?
Yeah, the foreign exchange student.
Yeah. I don't know. She's alright. She's straight.
You gotta understand though, like you gotta think about your taste back then when you was young was wild different than what you got now.
Oh, yeah,
and the chick from my girl, because she was my age.
Who?
The chick from my girl.
Oh, at your age?
I don't think she's alive anymore.
I don't even think I was like looking at girls like that when I was that young. I
was. I don't know about everybody else.
Oh, nah, she ain't white.
There's a couple of them like this Celine Dion. Is she considered one? She's European, ain't she? No.
If you want to start talking about like famous people back in the day,
no, I mean white.
Mariah Carey. Oh, you're talking about white. Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, she's fine.
Gwen Stefani back in the day.
Britney Spears.
Christina Aguilera back in the day.
Britney Spears pre-breakdown.
Yeah.
Pre-break.
I ain't nobody fucking with Britney
She's
Spears.
a true that was a true definition of a white pop girl singer. I swear to God. Like Britney Spears fit the mold for that shit.
So you went the genie in the bottle? You didn't choose a side? You didn't
Britney was a little more pure. Christina was a slutty.
Yeah, but I like the
You like the slutty?
oh my God, make my teeth sweat.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I had a crush on Avril Lavigne.
Okay.
That's good. I was a little skater kid back then, and little emo. I thought she was hot.
This is wild, man.
I thought she was hot.
Did y'all hear about the story where the Brazilian woman got pregnant by two men? Had twins.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh my God! Could you imagine?
Wait.
So she had sex with two guys at the same time, had twins, and had different DNA for the twins.
Oh shit, that's horrible. Oh my God.
Each one of them.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I don't even know what to say about that, man. I mean, like, I guess that. You would think like the survival of the fittest sperm will get in there, but it's like they're like, oh, come on, hey, come on.
That's wild, though. Like,
that's insane. That's insane.
I mean, but how did they even find that shit out though? They
probably having a threesome in the room, and they was both.
They don't think they found it. I think one dude is like there to be the dad for both of the twins. And the other dude ain't showed his face, so you got like one that's like super
supportive.
Yeah, he's super supportive, but like you got one twin that's like dark skinned and you got one that's light skinned. It's just weird.
This other motherfucker right here, I don't know. Me.
But that could happen anyways though, right?
What's that?
if there was non-identical twins, one could be lighter or darker than the other, right?
Fraternal twins.
So I mean, like what like made them like think like, oh shit, like maybe we should test these babies to see if both of like I don't know, like how would that even come up, man?
She just had she probably had traits in her family that allow her to have twins, and they just adopted both both strong genes from both men, I guess.
That's wild.
Like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro. Like,
Each one of them. Oh, he
Yeah.
How would you? Okay, so if y'all was in that position, what would you do?
baby for one.
What would you do? Like if you found out the girl that you loving on had twins.
I doubt it was a situation where it was both dudes are in love. I think the one that's like sticking by her side, being supportive, was like, oh hey, I love you, I'm gonna be here and shit like that. But it was probably her ended up getting tempted, some like 9 months ago. Oh, I'm gonna go hook up with this dude real quick. So I'm pretty sure that other dude, like, he don't want nothing to do with it.
No, she says she has sex with different dudes in the same night.
See, that's what I'm saying. But all the motherfuckers in the same room. That's horrible. Oh my god, time's going off right now.
Getting nutted in by two different dudes in the same night. That's just
You nasty. You disgusting.
Yeah, you're not performing a flush between sex partners.
Yeah, like,
Hey, man. Just imagine telling those kids when how they was conceived. You feel me? When they grow up.
I ain't telling them shit if I was her. A fucking bird dropped you off. Stork, bro. Drop your motherfucking ass. Oh, the fuck?
Like, mommy, how was I born? Well, your mama was a wild one back in the day.
Yeah, let me tell you.
And then Don't Stop. what then Pop It plays by Drake. Don't stop, Pop It. Don't stop, Pop It.
Turn into serial killers. They'll turn into mass murderers if you tell somebody, let me find out some secret shit like that in my life. I gotta go. I gotta take somebody out. Wow.
What else I got? Y'all seen nothing crazy in the world? I ain't seen nothing to be like, yo, what the fuck?
Man, I've been like not in the news at all.
Man, honestly, man, like I've been like the last several years or whatnot, I've been like getting more involved in like being like politically aware and shit like that. So like I wouldn't like I'm not like a liberal, but I'm definitely not like a Republican. So like there's more stuff like today that like I'm more boisterous on, and I just want to give a shout out to all the idiots out there that continue want to support someone that lies and disrupts culture like constantly, bro. Because I really can't understand like how people can't look through bullshit now these days. And
as far as what? What you mean by bullshit?
Well, so that like, all right, so I'm gonna go back a little bit, man. So there's like a precursor for like how I see things now. I used to be a piece of shit, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like before and after I got out of the Marine Corps, like I was a piece of shit. And so like you know, I would lie to people, I would bullshit people and everything like that. You know what I mean? So like you ever heard the expression "you can't bullshit the bullshit"? Where you read people a little bit more differently. You're a little bit more street minded because like you've told those lies or cons to kind of get over on somebody. And like I used to be like that, bro. I used to be a piece of shit. Back in 2015, 2016, I started having like huge panic attacks and anxiety attacks at work. So, I went to the VA and I did the whole like, therapy thing for months, man. So now I kind of like developed a little bit of like principles, over the past several years. So one, like, I know a liar when I see one, you know what I mean? Like, I have a sales background. That's what I've been doing pretty much the whole time I've been on the military. So I know when I'm trying to be sold on something. But, being raised as a military brat and having a military background, you're also taught to think with logic and reasoning and stuff like that, asking yourself if that things make sense. So I go through like a whole process of like when I'm taking in information, to see if it's bullshit or not, you know. And for so many people in the world, just to take something as face value, and you're not doing your due diligence,
It's insane.
you're not like you're not worried about your perception, man. And to me, perception is everything. We've all been in that period of life where, well, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about me. And well, you know what? When you're, in your 30s and you got a mortgage, kids, a wife, a career, it behooves you to care what people how they perceive you, man, because that's gonna be your foot in the door in anywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
And dude, it's just a lot of fucking idiots out here, bro, and it just pisses me off, and it takes me a lot to keep that in.
I
So,
think
Stay
there's a
strong, bro.
lot to do with like, okay, so think about our grandparents, right? They had Walter Cronkite. Walter Cronkite was the pulse of the nation. So everything he said, he was telling the truth based off of his actual being there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you have those same people, same old people, they'll look at the news and think everything on there is real. And they'll repeat that shit. You know what I'm saying? And now we have like the internet where you can see, if you really want to see fucked up shit all day, you can go on the internet and see fucked up shit all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think like now, yeah, it's more, but back then less was more. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the evening news and that's all you got on the bullshit. Now we have 24-hour news on multiple stations that report the bullshit. So like when you say there's a lot of idiots, there's always been a lot of idiots. You just didn't see it all the fucking time.
It just means more information.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I got into an argument today online, not even like on purpose. It's just because it made me upset. So I'm a comic book nerd, whatever, right? And this white dude was talking about the original Black Panther characters came from South America. I was just like, that don't even make sense. So you mean to tell me that Africans migrated from South America to Africa? And he was like, yeah. I was just like, what? Like, and I got into a whole argument like that because people just say anything. Like there's no way you just came up there and just said that shit. Like there's plenty of valid information online.
Yeah, man, especially like understanding that. Hey, I understand it's a comic book, man, but they're not gonna make it seem that stupid. You know?
Yeah, like even in general, like it's a comic book. Like the whole thing now, everybody's upset about the Little Mermaid. Whatever. Like they mad because she's a black girl, but like it's a fictional character. It's not even a real character. Why does it matter what color they are?
But you got motherfuckers that won't be mad about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people that like gardening and people call police on them.
But they're talking shit about that too. Remember that show, Wonder Years? They have a new version out now, but it's a black family, and people were talking shit about that. You know what I mean? Like, I say it wasn't about.
Is just sensitive, bro.
Yeah, like the Wonder Years wasn't about a white family. The Wonder Years was just about a kid growing up, going through his shit. You know, so it doesn't matter what color you are, what culture you are. You know, you're always gonna have that kid in whatever culture growing up through that shit. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of it has to do with like people just wanting to be connected to whatever the fuck is being put out. You know what I'm saying? Like you want everybody on the show to look like you and act like you. Like we got our Martin, we got Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like people want that to be connected.
Like I don't think people understand. Like when black people ask for representation is huge. You gotta think about it. Like when we was growing up as kids, how many black cartoon characters can you name?
Right.
Bebe's kids.
Some Fat Albert shit. That's it.
Like name a black cartoon character that didn't play basketball, made some type of beat.
They had the Harlem Globetrotters in the Scooby Doo episodes and shit.
Yeah, they always did something. Like I think it's cool now because now I got my sons. They be watching like these cartoons and stuff. And they got like black characters in it, and they got like different. They like represented as like actual people. I think representation.
I think it's dope. I just think it's dope. I mean, like who gives a shit what color she is? I mean,
just
give it a shot. It might be a good movie.
My biggest beef is when they make characters. They be like, Robin was bisexual. I don't give a
Who
fuck.
gives a
Is he
shit
fighting
about any
crime?
of that?
Is
Jesus
he fighting
Christ.
crime?
Like,
Like,
what's that to do with him beating up the Joker?
What's that got to do with the goddamn
yeah,
story?
like that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It don't matter if he's bisexual, transgender, any of that shit. Like,
He fight?
Robin.
That's most people's problem, bro. It's like y'all, they're worried about things that got nothing to do with them.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with shit.
With anything,
if
bro.
Robin was a woman,
that's ridiculous, bro. Like, who gives a shit what color this girl is? She can sing her ass off. She got the role. Let it roll, man. You know, the first one, she was white. The first in 1989 when it first came out, she was white. Y'all had that years.
The new game.
Let this girl do her thing. Damn, that girl can sing. So,
they mad about that too.
Huh?
It's a black character. And it's like two black characters in the new Game of Thrones show, and people was upset about that. Like, he was a damn good actor. Who gives a fuck if he's black?
Oh, people get invested. Like, people always think like, oh, these new people are crazy. Like, if you ever heard stories about the people from soap operas that hate like the villain so much that when they see them in public, they think they're still in character. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't just start. Like, we in this, like, it's fucked up because like we're in this world where we think this shit just happened because it's on the internet. Like, yo, this has been going on.
That's how I feel about Michael Ealy.
Oh, he's nuts.
He threw them kids out that window in that movie.
Yeah, he ain't never. Michael Ealy he can do a rom-com. He can do a horror film. It makes light-skinned dudes look terrible.
He's still the asshole who killed the kids. Like,
yeah,
like, that shit out my head.
Man, Michael Ealy is he's in a lot of black movies. He has pretty eyes. He's light-skinned. But here, like recently, he's been doing like.
Nah, I've heard the name. I've heard the name before. I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
He's in Barbershop.
In the Barbershop? Okay. All right.
Yeah, the light-skinned dude with the pretty eyes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Michael Ealy is nuts. He's a psychopath in all the movies now. That's wild. Anything else? What we got to talk about? This is episode 99. We got to get to episode 100.
What do you think about that guy, the dude in Memphis?
Oh, that was wild, son.
Who went live and was going around shooting people.
Motherfuckers are really like playing Grand Theft Auto.
I didn't hear about that shit. I say about those two dudes running around in Canada stabbing people all day. Killed like 14, 15 people.
Shit. People crazy, man.
But I said like I understand, like we all feel like, man, I just want to fucking slap somebody or stab somebody, shoot somebody, whatever. But you know, this is like something that we feel, you know. But there's people out there that are really acting upon this shit, bro. And I'm looking at this shit, like, bro, like I don't have nowhere near the big of balls.
If you get to the point where you feel like you want to stab somebody, then you need to go somewhere and get some help. Like I've been frustrated to where like, bro, I just want to punch a motherfucker in their face one time, but I ain't never thought like, man, I just want to get this knife and just gut your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never thought nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think to that point where you like want to do like possible fatal harm to this person, then you might need to go get help. Go get help. Let's just put that out there. If you are struggling with any kind of like suicide or any kind of mental health, go get help, please. But that's just crazy.
It is, man. And like kind of going back to like where I checked myself into therapy several years ago. When I got out of the Marine Corps, man, you know, I tore my ACL a couple times, had a broken foot, you know, so like, you know, doing the whole infantry thing, man, like the only thing you really think about is your physical ailments. You know what I mean? The last thing that you're thinking about is going up here. You know, it's kind of almost non-existent because one, in the military, you know, especially when you're a lower rank, they don't give a fuck how you feel in the first place. You know what I mean? So you stop caring really about how you feel. You're just really thinking, how am I going to get through the next day? So when I admitted to myself, bro, like I was laying in bed, like telling my wife, I was like, it's probably best if I'm not even here anymore. You know what I mean? Fucking like, you know, get emotional and shit.
Mentally.
Yeah.
And then then the next day, I had a panic attack at work. I was selling insurance for I guess I can't say I don't know if I don't know hold the rules saying that company names and shit.
That's
But
cool.
I told the VA like, hey, there's something going on. They sent me to a like a 2-week thing. So I took short-term disability. It was 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, like a regular job. You just go there and learn about anxiety, depression, all this stuff, man. It was a big program for veterans and active duty members, and that shit.
Matt, you're Mexican, correct?
Mexican and German.
Okay, Mexican and German. Your childhood, like how were you brought up? Like, did people tell you because I was growing up, like when I grew up, it was like, yo, you gotta be tough. I had a single dad, so it's just like, yo, you gotta be tough. Like, this world ain't gonna do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna, make shit easy. So you gotta be tough. So now, I'm 38 and I'm tough. You know what I'm saying? Through all the experiences, all the trials and tribulations, I'm tough. How was your upbringing when you were younger?
Yeah, I think a big explanation of how I was raised is how my dad was raised. So my grandfather, he was 20 plus years in the Army, like Korean War, Vietnam, everything like that. My dad, he was 27 years in the Army, or 28. And my dad always told us from the get-go, hey, there's no college fund, there's nothing like that. I did it on my own, you do it on your own. And there's no crying over spilled milk. Kids are meant to be seen, not heard. Yes ma'am, no ma'am to any adult that outside the house. Dude, I was raised rowdy Catholic, man, so my dad made us do a lot of church stuff. I was an altar boy. And but all that shit backfired on him though, man, because I ended up being fucking crazy anyway in high school. And
how were you raised, King?
Oh God.
Was it tough? Like, was it? Because now, people are like, yo, you're a man. You should show your emotions a little bit more. Like, where
I was kind of raised to kind of be not necessarily be tough, but not to be. It's just like, yo, like it's okay to be a cool person. If you're not that type of person, don't be the type of person. But don't let nobody punk you. You don't let nobody take advantage of you. You don't let nobody run you over. So
my son's going through that right now, man, and I'm teaching him how to
Yeah,
bro. I caught him talking shit about the kid that he's getting into it with to his homeboy on the game, playing Fortnite, and he's talking about this kid, la 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 la, and I guess the kid is like Asian looking, and then last time I hear it coming out my son's mouth, like me and my wife are listening from the other room, and he's all like, "Yeah, Chinese looking ass kid." I'm like,
I think it's just different though, because I remember being raised in Mississippi and being raised in St. Louis is two totally different worlds.
Yeah.
Mississippi is just like a country, everything's slow.
You pick up a lot. You pick up a lot too when you're a kid outside the home. Like me being military bred, most of my time was in Germany. So most of my friends, like you didn't really have a choice who to surround yourself with because it's such a small community, right, Lucious? But I also lived in New Orleans too, and I lived there for about 3 years before I moved to Baumholder. And that was the first time I ever went to school off base. I've never been to school off base, and it just happened to be in New Orleans, the start of 8th grade. And I had no street smarts. I've been in a couple fights, but nothing nowhere near compared to what I was about to witness in the next couple of years. And that right there, New Orleans taught me to be hard, bro.
Culture shock. Shit like that's a culture shock.
It was crazy, man. Because I went to if you're from Mississippi, you ever heard of a high school called Perry Walker or Edna Carr?
Yeah, I heard
New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so my brother went to Edna Carr because You know, he was smarter than me. I went to O'Perry Walker, but O'Perry Walker had no windows. They had metal gates and metal detectors, and officers with guns, and we wore uniforms. And I never I was never ever called a white boy before, ever in my whole entire life, and I was real confused because in my family, even though I have a white last name, we didn't celebrate white, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, we did a lot of Mexican shit. You know, we had our German stuff too, but it was just weird being called a white boy. So I'm like,
Yeah.
and
So like in the South, I'm gonna let you know why right now.
yeah,
In the South, it's not that much diversity. So if you're not black, white,
you're
like
white.
you white or you're Asian. Then with the Asian shit, if we're not even smart enough to realize it's just different Asian, it's either you white, Chinese. No
No,
matter
but
Asian, you could be Filipino, they'll still call you Chinese.
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. New Orleans was an eye opener, man, and that 4 years, man. Like I did ninth grade twice because I skipped school so much my first ninth grade year because I was getting in fights and shit like that, and it was horrible, bro. But yeah, man, I smoked weed for my first time in New Orleans.
I mean, but like I know it's different because like I went from Kentucky to where it's like white and black. It ain't shit. Moved to Texas and it's like Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and black people. They moved to Europe where it's like white and black again. So it's just like so many different cultures and shit. Unless you move around and you see some shit, you won't know. You know what I'm saying? So like for those that travel, what is the difference between traveling and seeing different cultures that help you see the world a little bit different? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been over to Europe, I've been over to Italy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still in Europe. Been all over
I
the
think
United States. Like different cultures teach you different shit.
yeah. I think the more you experience, the more it prevents ignorance, man.
Yeah.
And you know, like you know, growing up around different cultures and stuff like that, it also creates a tolerance as well too. Like you're already used to different shit. You know what I mean? And like you're outside your comfort zone, you know, because you're already around cultures. You know, that's what I thought for real. Like we're missing here, bro. Like there's some people, you know, that still think it's like 1920 in Tennessee or like, you know, in the mountains in you know, Western North Carolina, that things are still like it is back in the day, and they're just so like in their comfort zone that it's more comfortable for them to be, you know, a bigot than it is to be more open to like newer things and ideas that like when cause times are changing, bro. Like you ain't gonna stop that.
Okay, here's a question.
I didn't know what culture was really until I joined the military. Like I had no idea what like I still get called uncultured to this day. But but it's just like I had no idea what culture was like growing up around like people with different backgrounds and shit. Even when I lived in St. Louis, I did go to school with some white kids, but I only hung with black kids. I've only associated with black people and shit like that. I don't think I had one white friend in high school. And then when I joined the military, I was forced to stay in a room with all white, like 4 or 5, like 30 white dudes, 3 black dudes, and all that shit. So I was forced to become friends with people. That's the only time I got my coaches when I joined the military, and then traveling and stuff like getting stationed in Korea, seeing how they live, like going to Germany for like a couple of weeks, and just walking around seeing how they live, how everything is just like so calm and slow pace. It's not as crazy and shit. I thought that was weird. That was bothering me at first, but it's just like just the cultural difference. Like, yeah, you don't really get your like culture until you like actually experience shit. Like you said, a lot of people grow up like in a bubble and shit like that. Like I grew up in that bubble, so I know exactly what you was talking about. Like I had the whole thing like you can't be friends with white people, you can't talk to white women and shit like that. Like yeah, I still don't talk to white women by this way. It's because they scare me. But
Hey, I've had a couple of men. They're a lot of trouble.
yeah,
They're a lot of trouble, bro.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I got stories that I can't say out loud.
All right, here's a question. Where is the place where you learned about culture the most? Where's the place that you visited that you learned about culture the most?
Germany, man.
No, Germany is for me. I mean, Texas too, because Texas was on some other shit.
Qatar.
Like, Texas is their own country.
Mine was Qatar.
Mine was Louisiana. I went to New Orleans after the year after Katrina, when they were like as they were continuing to clean up, and that city never it's like it never changed, bro. Like I've been down there. I've been down there 3 times, and like I've been down there before Katrina and after, and it was the same way, same kind of people, same like we went to like IHOP and some other like gumbo place, and man, they were just same Louisiana folk, dog. It was crazy. I mean, it just shows you like that something catastrophic ain't gonna change the way these people live, the way they are around each other. I think it was dope, bro. That's the only place that I've really been. I ain't never been to Europe. I was born in Germany, but I ain't never been like out, traveling outside the states. So, and I went to California. That, like I said, I was kind of just sheltered off. You know what I'm saying? I was just going out there doing my own thing. But it's about culture. Louisiana is like they're the same way every day.
See, I would say Germany, and I would say Las Vegas, because when you go somewhere where tourists are, you know what I'm saying, you see like what people are like keen to, basically. But like with Germany, it was just like, being in a foreign country where English isn't the first language.
It's a second language over there for sure.
Yeah, it's the second language.
Everybody our age that was German off base, they all spoke English.
Yeah,
speak German.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. And we're over here, dumbass Americans, and we're not. We don't. Like I said, we take this shit for granted, bro. We didn't even pick up another language, bro. We're living there for years.
Yeah, so I'd say Germany and Las Vegas because it was different.
When I say Germany, for me, I mean like Germany was a jump off point, man. Because not playing sports in high school. One of our first football games was in Sigonella, Italy. Remember that? Were you there?
Yeah.
Did you play? Yeah. Sigonella, Italy. On the government's dime. That shit was crazy.
You know what's crazy, man? Look. So I have no pictures or anything to back up the fact that I was in Germany. So when I talk about Germany, I had to bring my friends from Germany over on the podcast or in real life when they crossed through Louisville to let people know that I was actually in Germany. So
nobody had a phone back then, bro.
Yeah, could take a million pictures.
But yeah, play sports. Germany. We went to England. I think we went to Belgium once.
Yeah,
I wish I took more pictures in general, just like throughout life. I didn't take enough pictures.
Honestly, when I was in the Marine Corps, man, I barely.
It's not how I'm built. Like it's weird because it's like, that just wasn't. I was there, so I don't have to.
So, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like being in the moment and shit like that. But then
you went to the Steelers game.
Like I went to the Bengals. Like I said, I went to the game today, and like I took a whole bunch of pictures and stuff like that. But like, even when I thought about like wanting to take my phone out, I was like, bro, I'm just watching it, bro. I'm just enjoying it.
I'm here.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take any more video pictures, bro. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna soak it all in. Fuck my phone. You know what I'm saying?
When I went to Paris, that was the same thing with me. Like I took pictures of like the Eiffel Tower and all that stuff. We got to go inside. Like I could have sat there and take pictures of everything, but I just was like the experience of just being somewhere I never thought I would be in my entire life. Just like dope, like just to be there, just to say
charger.
Smell the air. Like, I remember what the fuck this was, and like, and that's the same for me. Like, and I feel bad when I take pictures.
She's ironing my clothes.
She's ironing your clothes. Look at you over here winning. What we got for fuck shit of the week? I got something. Hold on, let me see. Woman in Spain arrested after faking her own kidnapping for the 4th time.
I saw that. Did you watch
So,
the kidnapping video?
I can see you get kidnapped, and like I'm looking at the video, and this woman is not. If I was a kidnapper, I wouldn't kidnap her. That's all I'm saying.
Oh wow.
Yeah, catch up and shit. I'm gonna see if she got beat up.
Not twice.
She got kidnapped. So she allegedly got kidnapped 4 times.
Yeah.
Damn.
Before they figured it out.
Wow.
Bro, what was the end game on that?
I don't know. Like
That's what I want to know.
It's weird, man. Yeah, I totally don't know. That's
like she just fucked up at the bar having a good time. Somebody fucking kidnapped me.
I don't know. That's crazy.
That shit wild. Like you get kidnapped 4 times. Ain't nobody kidnapping somebody 4 times. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Unless they playing Mario Brothers and they keep kidnapping the goddamn princess.
Yeah. But Bowser used to upgrade though.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, King Koopa used to upgrade though. That next ship was harder than the first ship.
That's when they had good video games, man. These fucking kids, they don't know anything about that.
Good video. I mean, you have some good video games.
Fortnite has ruined it for my son, though. Like that's the only thing he would play: Fortnite and Roblox.
Roblox is ruining for my boys too. Like I don't understand that shit at all, but they be playing that shit for hours. I was like, look, I don't know what the hell you doing. All I see is a square running.
Hey yo, shut your ass up. Hey,
you got something.
But the thing I don't like about the Roblox is that my phone gets confiscated a lot, or it ends up missing, and I already know where to go.
Worst video game growing up?
Oh, John Elway football.
John Elway football. Mine was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Nintendo.
You said worst game?
The RoboCop game. The RoboCop game on Nintendo. That shit sucked.
Oh, why you say Ninja Turtle? That shit was hard, huh?
That shit was hard as fuck.
I could never beat the underwater Sonic game.
Oh yeah.
I never beat it.
I had an X-Men game I couldn't beat too. That was the hardest game. Contra was hard as fuck too though.
Yeah, it was. Even if you had to
you
had to have 2 players to beat it, because like that other person could take the lead when you didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
You was getting your ass whooped. You had nobody else. You just shoot. Contra was hard as fuck.
Metal Gear was hard too. I don't know if y'all played the Metal Gear games back in the day.
No, I remember there was a scene from the Metal Gear games where you had to crawl through a theater without anybody noticing you, and if you bumped into anything, everybody would like just look at you and shit. But it was dark, so you couldn't see where you were going.
Nah, I know what games.
Bro, I don't remember that.
Resident Evil. I remember when my mom.
The first one.
But no, my mom used to leave me at home, right? So it'd be dark as fuck in the house. We playing Resident Evil.
You like look at the graphics.
Man, playing Resident Evil in the dark by yourself. Oh, won't come home, all the lights. I'm like, wow, all these goddamn lights on.
Resident Evil. I mean, I don't know about Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Bowl
that game was hard, dog.
That was a little bit before my time.
Before
I started playing games.
Tecmo Bowl?
Yeah.
What about Mike Tyson Punch Out?
You could throw 100. Now Mike Tyson.
I didn't play that. I never played that.
You never played Mike Tyson? Oh my god.
Yeah, Mike Tyson Punch Out. That shit got hard, bro.
You couldn't beat Mike Tyson. It was impossible to beat Mike Tyson. One punch and knock all your energy out.
Yeah. And it was just like, yo, just getting there to Mike Tyson. I probably got to him twice.
I don't think I got to him one time. Yeah.
I never beat any of the Super Mario Brothers.
I beat all of those.
You beat all of them?
Yeah, I beat all of them.
Never beat a Super Mario Brother.
I think 3 was the hardest one for me to play though.
I think 2 was the hardest.
Yeah, 2 was the one where you had to dig the mushroom out of the ground and throw it up.
Yeah. And then when they got Yoshi, I gave up after that shit.
RBI
Oh,
baseball.
RBI baseball was tough. I remember that. I had that game. I had that shit on regular Nintendo though.
Oh, you know, it's a really, really hard game to beat. I mean, it's gonna sound really stupid, bro. But
Legends of Zelda.
No, just listen. And it's only a certain portion of the game. Did y'all remember Spyro the Dragon?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the flying part where you gotta like go through different things and you got like time and it's like a timer?
Oh yeah, I gave up.
Oh my god, that is the hardest shit. I was stuck in here for hours one day trying to play this shit and trying to get through everything, and I had to literally Google or I looked it up on YouTube how people were actually going about it and trying to do it, and they made it look so easy, bro. But I had to figure out how to change the inverted screen and everything just to try to get close to what I wanted to do, bro. And after a while I just said fuck it, bro. But
that's what I did on was it Ratchet and Clank. I was playing Ratchet and Clank, and I would play it all the way to the end. I could not beat the end of that shit. I would look it up on YouTube, like yo, how they do that shit.
That's crazy, yeah.
Paperboy, I didn't even know what the fuck the goal of the game was.
Those many papers did not get hit.
Yeah, like that was a Friday the 13th game.
But you gotta think about like the games that we had as kids. Our games had like an end or whatever like that. With these new games, they shit can get updated. They got a DLC. After we beat the first six,
about, like, I used to wait for Madden release and go wait in line at midnight to go get my game.
That was the time.
And now I just download that shit 2 months before it come out and take a nap.
Wake up, Madden download.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm so glad I gotta wait in line no more. There were a couple of Nintendo games. It's just like, bro. Kung Fu. You ever play that?
That game was terrible.
Bro, that game sucks so bad.
What was the ninja game?
Ain't no telling.
Shinobi?
The Shinobi?
Oh, I know the worst game. Parappa the Rapper, bro. That is the worst game I've ever played.
That shit was so racist.
That's a whack ass game. That's the wackest game.
Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah.
You know what game I want them to come out with again? And I've been like asking for it. Like, it's Def Jam. Fight for New York.
The fight for it?
Yeah, them Def Jam games was tough.
I remember the Blitz games. You remember the Blitz games?
Bro, Blitz, man.
Where they used to have the big helmets, bro. You slam them
so
off.
unrealistic, but so fun at the same time.
Yeah, very.
It's like we're gonna put the real players, but we ain't gonna put their real attribute.
Right.
They smell like icons and shit. Like Steve Young was like knocking motherfuckers out.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, right, bro. Running through just uppercut motherfuckers and shit.
NBA Jam, same way. He's on fire.
Yeah. They had Bill Clinton, that motherfucker. Bill Clinton was fucking
like 96.
Why can't I draw Bill Clinton? Like, Bill Clinton shooting threes, dunking on me and shit. That's how it is now with like them 2K. I hate all the 2K games because I think that shit now is just a digital base.
I love 2K, bro. I love it.
To me, it's like I just feel like it's like a bank now. Like, why I gotta pay so much? Like, I just can't get the game. I'm paying $70 for the game already, right? Then, unless I get like the special one, then I get the VC. But then, in order for me to get better, I can only get myself up to like a 68. Then I gotta buy $90 worth of VC points so I can get some cool looking shoes and some shit. I got tired of it. I was like,
bro, I just, dude, that has if anything has taken off, like as far as where you're using like the metaverse and online profile and stuff like that, it has to be 2K, bro. Like they have like transferred everything. Like I'm a big sneakerhead, right? Even the sneaker culture has like infiltrated 2K like heavily, bro. And it's crazy how much street cred like 2K has, man. I think it's bigger than Madden. To me, it's bigger than Madden.
Oh yeah,
Madden has less shit. I think Madden is what it is.
Madden is just for the game players. Like 2K is for the people that want to sit there and really just enjoy like
be on that community and everything like that.
All the other features of the game.
I don't create my player, man. What I'd like to do, man, my dream job, I would like to be an NBA GM. You know, so I'll go through like the seasons and like, you know, building my own teams and stuff like that. Of course, using the Spurs, you know.
Yeah,
you know my dream job
Madden,
is.
I'm literally just playing. I've had as soon as I got Madden, I ain't played anything else except online. I don't care about trying to create no team. I don't care a damn about the salary cap. Let's line them up and let's play. I just want to beat motherfuckers. That's all I want to do.
I'm a motherfucker that I'll play that motherfucker franchise mode.
You said your dream job?
My dream job is to be a wrestling writer, bro.
That's dope though.
I real shit. Like I've been watching wrestling for years, man. If I could just sit back and write a wrestling script, I'll be straight. Making $10,000 an hour. I mean, $10,000 a year. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, that's all y'all used to fucking talk about in Mr. Sever's class.
I know, look here. And I'm still the same fucking way. If I want to write wrestling scripts. Like
I had two dreams. I got the same dream, one about writing on a show, like a comedy or something like that, or just a show in general, like a script like that. That's one. And the other one is so fucking like why? Since I was 11, I always wanted to work at fucking Foot Locker. Like I'm to this
mine was GameStop.
Nah, I had to work. I still want to work. Look, I retire next year. I'm gonna get a part-time job at Foot Locker. I am not playing.
Yo, because they were like not hiring anybody. They were like, "Yo, we're not hiring." We're like, "We're full."
I want to be the employee that can hook up people. Get my paraphrase. I hate it.
Be my plug, man. I need a plug. A plug for retail.
My brother used to work at Foot Locker. Good times. I was like, oh man, I ain't never missing nothing. I'm about to get another job. I'm like, why? Why you want to pay yourself?
You gonna fuck it up for us?
Like, you want to go work on computers? What kind of? You getting Jordans, baby? Like,
when they first release,
they pay you $100,000. I mean, but the Jordans.
So, hell no. Steph, what are your social media handles, Steph?
Just Stephen Marquise on Facebook. I don't have much other social media.
Matt, what are your social handles, sir, so people can reach you?
Man, so I started trying to do some stuff, and you know, what we were talking about before everybody else came on, man, to do something on the side, because I like I used to like make videos back in the day, you know what I mean? So I bought like camera and everything like that. So I have an IG under Inform Media, NFRM _ media. And then I have a YouTube Inform Media as well, NFRM.
Okay.
And then Matt Atkins at Facebook.
On Facebook is Himbaku. That's in.
It's who?
Mbaku, you know.
Mbaku.
Mbaku.
On Black Panther, they got Mbaku. You know, I'm about to retire and stuff, and I post wild on my Facebook. I was just like, I need to hide myself, so I changed my name on Facebook. On Instagram, my name is CPAP Poppy, because you know I'm all about that CPAP life. And then on here is King, aka It's Your Fault Rotation. You know why it's his fault they lost that game. Falcons should have won.
Do you have a podcast, sir?
It's on hold right now.
Okay, but what if people want to check out earlier episodes?
So I got a podcast called Various Negroes Talkings. Various Negroes Talking, VNT, Vent, you know what I'm saying? That's the acronym for it. So that's it. It's out there somewhere. So, but I'm about to get back working soon, so I just got
you.
So, yeah.
And I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. 99th episode. So I appreciate everybody for watching whatever episode you watched.
I appreciate the invite.
Oh yeah, for sure. We about to do our 100th episode. So if everybody can be invited and I don't give a fuck who the fuck is on here for the 100. I'm thinking about doing it next Sunday at around the same time. We finna get lit. I'm lit right now. I got
everybody
my
have a bottle. Everybody have a bottle. Everybody have a blunt.
Hell yeah! I got balloons. I got balloons. I got a motherfucker working on a flyer.
I got some whiskey from Korea.
Yeah, let's do it.
Over here.
Real shit.
Hey, you need to make a jingle for the podcast, man.
You said what?
Make a jingle for the podcast.
No, fuck the jingle. This is the 100th. There don't need to be no jingle. We passed jingles. I appreciate everybody for watching. I appreciate everybody for viewing this shit. Find me at Lucious Williams on Facebook, King Lucious the Great on Instagram. This is Lucious and Friends podcast /show, episode 99. Fuck with us.